I nearly almost deleted some things. Anyway, moving on. Tell us exactly what happened last night. It was a little after 1 in the morning. It was so late, but I hadn't had time to feed Darka, so I gave her some food. And then, all of a sudden, she scratched me and jumped out of my hands. People do say that cats become very anxious and nervous in new environments. She was so fast, she disappeared through the ventilator before I could stop her. And that is how you acquired the rather nasty wound at the back of your hand, I take it? Yes. And I had to read the, rules on the wall. I knew that I was not allowed Darka with me. Yes, modern science suggests that animals can carry infectious diseases. It's a precaution, really. So I listened and listened, trying to hear if there was some noise in the next cabin. Sorry. Keep getting hung up on these words. It was very quiet. I was sure if someone was there, he must be sleeping. So at that point, you thought it was safe to try to lure the kitten back again by dangling the end of the toy through the ventilator and into the adjoining cabin. Daka always loves this toy, but it didn't work. Nothing worked. I tried using her favorite toy. I tried whistling to her softly, but nothing. She wouldn't come. So the faint whistling sound Cosimo wrote in his diary was Miss Pavlova trying to retrieve a pet. Cats have a propensity to remain hidden in the shadows when frightened. Yes, so there was nothing else I could do. I just had to wait until she had calmed down. But then... It is rather shocking, the sound effects they put here. I nearly passed out with shock. I heard her cry out, and then it was such a dreadful bang. Then afterwards, nothing. It was totally silent. Cosimo was... From the appearance of the brown mark on the floor, it seems likely that what you heard was the victim stepping on the glass bell and tripping up. The SS Buria is a large vessel, but even she can pitch and roll violently without warning. If Mr. Asogi was already off balance as a result of the ship lurching when the kitten got under his feet, the combination of the unfortunate factors could have easily caused him to fall over. But what became of the kitten afterwards? In the end, I managed to get her to come back through the ventilator. Yet Daka is nowhere to be seen. I must have forgotten to lock my case, and now she's disappeared again. Gracious, that cat is insufferably restless as I am. Well, he knows something about himself, at least. When I woke this morning, I heard that young man in cabin next to mine had died, but I couldn't bring myself to tell anyone what happened. I was too scared that they would send me back. Oh, hold on a minute. What about the snake? You're right. Where is it? If the snake isn't your friend, Miss Pavlova, then whose is it? And where did it come from? What on... Oh, he's patting it. What on earth is that dangerous creature doing aboard on the ship? Look at him, he's pat. Oh, didn't I say? Snake is my friend. His name is Piroshko. Yeah, Piroshko. What? That snake belongs to you? He escaped from cage when emergency alarm sounded. I did not expect to find him in here. Yes, how did that snake get into this cabin? But animals are not permitted on board. Ha! We are at sea for 1 year. You want me to long without close friend? Without someone who understands? Couldn't you find someone a little more human who understands you better? But my dear burly fellow, our gargantuous venomous snake, surely you can appreciate the danger you're bringing in. No venom. Piroshko does not have venom. He is harmless, very long but very gentle. He is adorable, like Granny. It's venomous. Yes, now he is hungry, so he is bad mood. But once I feed him, you will see big smile. And you feed him what? Milk, I suppose. Ha! Like they say, milk chickens. Ridiculous. Snakes that drink milk are only a stupid story. Yo! Piroshko eats mouses. Big fat round mouses. Oh, so is that the white... Yeah, the mousetrap in the passageway, therefore? Of course. How can I catch my friend's favorite food? Nothing says top of the food chain like the look in the eyes right now. Also, what a burn to the Conan Doyle, jeez. It refuses to drink milk. It can't hear a whistle. It can't climb up a bell cord, and it's not even venomous. How the deuce did something so inept to land in starring role? Sholmes. It's not my fault. I do not make up stories. My Piroshko is nothing to do with this incident. So that's what happened then. That's the truth behind my best friend's tragic death. Moment of silence, everybody. Miss Pavlova. I understand the difficult situation you found yourself in, and I do sympathize. But please remember this. A young man lost his life. If you're going to attempt to cover your guilt with lies, then no matter the circumstances, I cannot forgive you. But what are you talking about, Miss Bikotoba? What lies? Miss Pavlova just confessed to everything. It was just a series of unfortunate events, trademark, an accident. I'm no great detective like Mr. Sholmes. I don't have a gift for knowing the truth, but even I can see that was not the truth. Honestly, when she pulled this, I'm like, whoa, really? Don't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo? To be perfectly honest, yes. There's a discrepancy in Miss Pavlova's story. I'm sure of it. I just can't quite put my finger on it. I mean, it's the fact that he has a dying message. I confess. I was intending to let Scotland Yard deal with any outstanding issues on this matter. I am only present here for a very specific reason. The truth is, you, Mr. Naruhodo, are simply a distraction. A distraction? I do hope you've not been finding your shackles too uncomfortable. Not again! When did he do that? Especially as they're on your wrists as a result of my intervention. I was rather hoping I could resolve matters before we made our next port call. You were, Mr. Sholmes? Yes, but I overlooked one important detail. The deceased young man was a very close companion of yours, was he not? Yes. Cosimo was my closest friend. I owed him my freedom, Eden. In that case, we must follow this to its conclusion. No further distractions. You must uncover the real truth here, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, whatever that may be. The key to this is the discrepancy in Miss Pavlova's story, I'm sure. If I can chase that down, maybe the truth will become clear. Oh. The truth about how you really died, and how that scene in your cabin really came to be. Oh, I like this. I like this variant of the reasoning. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Naruhodo. So then, shall we begin? My throat is not ready for this. Yes! But we will do it for Kazuma. What should we ponder first? It's the victim who lost his life in a cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. Was this truly an unfortunate accident? Or was it in fact no accident at all? That is what we must establish in the first instance. But we've already established it, haven't we? The man tripped over the kitten that had climbed into his cabin via the ventilator. Tragic, yes, but it's an accident? Oh. Wait, let's just take a step back. Mr. Naruhodo, you shook me.